Hey everybody out there in Atlanta, it's your man Thomas shooting another video showing you what's going on in the crypto arena. And first of all, let me start off by saying what this video is not about. This video is not about me trying to be your financial advisor telling you what you should or should not do with your income or your money or however you create your income or whatever you do. That is your own private information, your own business. You do what you want to do. All I am doing, all this video is in references to, is for me to put the information out there of what's going on in the crypto space, right? So I'm not trying to tell anybody what they should be doing with their money. So that being said, also this getting into this space and working in some of these programs that are out there is very risky, right? So the disclaimer that I'm talking about now is basically the crypto space is very volatile, it's very risky, and you participate at your own risk. And the kind of income or monies that you should be participating with is basically your gambling budget. Like if you go to a Harris casino and you gamble some money, it's money that you are not looking to have, or it's not like money that is significant, like bill money, like your mortgage money or anything like that. That's the kind of money that you will be participating in programs like this. So if you lose it, it's not like, oh my God, I just lost a couple of my mortgage payments and I done mortgaged the house to try to get in online because this guy was saying no. So we're not going to do that. That's not what this is about. But I do always believe that documentation beats a conversation anyway, in any day. So that's what I'm doing, basically shooting a quick video. I want to get some information out there to you guys. If you're interested, you'll continue to watch. If you're not interested, you won't. Period. Point blank. So I'm gonna also go into my back office into the program that I'm working with. It's called Cash Effects or Cash Forex, and you probably have heard of it. It's creating a lot of buzz on the internet and on Facebook and on different other social websites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So a lot of people is talking about Cash Effects. If you don't believe me or you don't think that Cash Effects is significant right now, our particular team has over 10,000 people involved in just our team. Not even talking about the whole team that's or every last person that's involved in the program. But our particular team, called the Power Team, there's over 10,000 people involved in this program right now. So it's pretty significant, to say the least. Okay, so I got a gentleman named John Kinnear. He's going to actually go through the comp plan right quick for you. I'm just going to hit a couple of topics that I want to hit right quick, hit, miss, and get off. Because, yeah, it's Sunday and I don't want to waste your time. If you feel like this is me wasting your time, I don't want to waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, yes, Mr. John Kinnear will run down where I have him saved on here. He'll go through the comp plan. I think that's going to be about 5 to 7 minutes. And then I'm going to pop back on here. And but first of all, before I do that, let me just log into my back office and show you where I'm at currently with this program. There's a lot of information in this back office. I'm not going to go through all of it. It is just too much for me to try to explain everything that's happening. So it's going to be a lot of boxes, a lot of different. This is my two-factor authenticator. If you are on any of these programs online, you want to definitely get you a two-factor authenticator, Google Authenticator, so that you're the only one that's going into this account, because these accounts have money on them, right? So let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. So here's the back office. Currently, lifetime, I have earned this amount right here, $1,716. I'm currently right here. My next step to get to would be the 2K package, currently at 1K. I have 172. This will double 4 times because I have actually brought somebody in. And I'll let John Kinnear explain that to you. But if I was doing this by myself, it would just simply be a bare capital, something that I'm wanting to put some money in and see it double. Okay, I will say this, it's $300 to get started in this particular program, just $300 to get started. And once you put that $300 in, you do not have to put any more money into this program. It will literally perpetually build on itself. And I'll also let him explain what that means and entails. So yep, and down here you can see the people that are signed up for me. I have 4 people on my first level, and I have 3 people on my second level. And these are the badges that you win for the positions that you acquire. They also have actual prizes that you can win, a Rolex watch, some tablets, and you can even win a Porsche, or there's some other cars. I think a Ferrari is like an ambassador. I want to say it's a world ambassador. If you get to that level, the highest package that you can have on here, if I click on the upgrade package, you will see that it will go to where I'm next in line to hit, which is the 2K package. And you can see that the package, the Academy package, it will be $600 going towards the actual package. The trade pool deposit will be traded on as $1,400. This is the points for the leadership program, and you can see right here after the 2K package. So when I say 1,400 is what I'm saying, that will be the money that's being traded on. You know that we dabble in, or we trade in 4X. So this is actually a 4X trading platform and program that we currently we earn as we learn, but we earn Monday through Friday, and then we get paid every Saturday. So it's 2K is where I'm headed, and then 5K, 10K, 20K. The max you can get up to is 100K. Now, as you can see, $30,000 for the package. You got the trade pool, which is the money that will be traded on in your account, 70 G's, and there's the leadership points right there. So yeah, that's the highest package you can have in this particular program. So yeah, it's pretty significant, guys. As I said, our particular team have over 10,000 people involved in this program. So that being said, there's something going on that, that is really awesome about this program. So I am going to now let Mr. John Kinnear break down the comp plan for you. That's probably going to be another 7 minutes, and then I'm going to try to get off of here. All right, check him out. I really love the way he explains. I really love the way he explains the comp plan. He has a wealth of information. And here we go.
And then the mission of the company. Well, the mission it's quite a pure mission. 4X and any kind of trading for individuals that haven't had trading experience in the past can be a little bit daunting in the beginning. In fact, it can be daunting after years of trading. And so the mission of the Cash Forex Group, or CFX as we often refer to it, is to bring the profitability, to bring the opportunity of Forex to individuals that have never had the opportunity or have never had the interest in learning trading for themselves. What's key in this is that if you're going to allow what we call our trading pool, our professional traders, and the ecosystem with which everything happens to do trading on your behalf, transparency is critical. So the values of the company are very important, and transparency, you can see, is the very first word: transparency, honesty, and respect. Now that's transparency, honesty, and respect from our brokers to our CFX family, from the corporate staff, or wherever they are in the world, to the CFX family as well. So let's talk a little bit how they do what they do. This is really what has most people as excited about this project as they are. And I can tell you that we're seeing the CFX family grow not only in Europe or North America, but we're seeing South American growth, we're seeing Asian growth, we're seeing African continent growth. Wherever you may be listening from, there's a very good chance there's already a CFX member very close to you. So, how this is being done, this trading is being done, is partnership, cooperation with technology and live professional traders. So AI is a term that you probably are already familiar with if you're a science fiction movie buff. AI is an abbreviation for artificial intelligence. So this is what we would consider computer or technology-based trading. It's becoming incredibly popular all over the trading world. But there's another term that's used for technology in Forex specifically, and that is EA. EA is an abbreviation for expert advisor. And that's software that's specifically used in Forex. And then, of course, we also have a combination of live professional traders. Now, there are some very large multinational companies that have been using this formula for many years successfully. Companies that I'm sure you've heard of, like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, are using a combination of live professionals, AI, and EA to do a lot of their successful trading. And that's exactly the formula that CashFX is using as well. And we're using with a very high degree of success. And in fact, when we speak of transparency, there is something that all of our members can access anytime they want, and it's called their Web TV, CashFX Web TV. It's under the resources section in their back office, and they can see recordings of live trades for the day. And there's a ticker below those live recordings where you can select any currency pair that's being traded by CFX that day, and also see all of the closed trades that were happening earlier in the day. So that's something you can access at any time. Now, at the very center of this platform will be something called the Academy program. And the reason the Academy program is so important, and first of all, when we talk about the Academy, I want you to think of this as an online university. So as an online university, an online education is absolutely skyrocketing these days. Of course, broadband technology, fiber, high-speed internet connectivity all around the world are facilitating the movement of more and more high-caliber educators to be reaching out in digital classrooms because they can have a class base that doesn't have to be in the same physical location as them. So you can have some of the best teachers in the world, and regardless of where you live, you can access them. And that's the education platform that's being built by CashFX for all of its members. So this academy or online university is being broken down into 3 different series. One is we call the Elemental Series. This is the getting started, just learning the basics of what Forex is and how the system operates. Second, the Supreme Series is really where we're getting into making successful trades. And third, the Advanced Professional Series is where you're starting to learn what separates traders. And there's millions and millions of Forex traders around the world that just spend part-time from their laptops or their desktop computers. What separates the average trader from traders that are consistently successful. And most of that really is mindset and psychology. So we're really covering the whole gamut from the basic structure of Forex all the way through to the psychology of what makes a successful trader, he or her successful during their entire trading lifetime. So how do we access that online university? Well, very simply, we get what we call a trade contract. And there's 10 different steps to this trade contract ladder. So our members can start anywhere they want to on those 10 steps. And the smallest contract that's available to CFX members is what we call a $300 contract. That's why you see 300 in the seal above the Academy program box. So that box is representing that portion, that product that one would buy for the online university. And when one buys that product, even though it's a digital product, it's a real product. And that is how money is moved through this system for all of those that choose to recommend this to others that want to earn both from their automated trading and also sharing CFX with people around them. I'll explain that in just maybe a couple more minutes. So you can see the Academy Pack 90. Now, the reason it says Academy Pack 90, and remember, this is the online university, well, the portion of the online university that becomes available to you when you purchase a $300 contract is worth 30% of the value of the contract. So $90. That also means that $90 went into the rewards plan for CFX. And if you notice the trading account below, $300 minus $90 is $210. So the remaining $210 is being put to work by the professional traders and the technology for the owner of that contract. Now, what's great about this, though, is you may choose to use your gains to upgrade or to move up the contract ladder to a $500 contract whenever you want, or you can start here. Just like you can move up the ladder to $1,000 or $2,000, or you can also choose to start here. You can see at a $2,000 contract, as an example, the Academy Pack, again, is 30% of the value of the contract, $600. By the way, if you chose to start there, that would open the sections of the Academy Pack in every contract level below you, so you'd have access to all of it. Now, when we move into Supreme Series, the same thing applies. We're moving into larger contracts. You can choose to start here, or you can start small and actually use the gains from your successful trading results to work your way into these larger contracts. It's entirely up to you. In any case, you can see the Academy Pack, which represents 30% of the value of the contract, and then below that is the balance that is being traded on your behalf. And then in the Advanced Professional Series, we're moving into the last of the three, so this is the remaining of the 10 contract steps, and exactly the same thing applies. If you remember, though, the Advanced Professional Series is really getting into the psychology of trading. Now, it's important you understand, if you have no desire to learn how to become a trader, that's completely fine as well. You can simply move your way into the larger contracts or start at any one of these and allow the automation to do its job for you week in, week out, month, and year after year. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, for those of you who would like to benefit from not only the automated trading, but also sharing CFX with others, let's talk about exactly how you do so. First of all, you can earn in two very unique different categories, multiple ways, but in two categories. The first is what we call bear capital. Now, keep in mind, we understand that bear and bull markets, there's a very specific terminology and understanding of what a bear market is and what a bull market is. This is a play on those terms. Don't be confused by the terminology that's being used. A bear market, in this case, or bear capital, is money that you're going to generate through automated trading. Okay. Now, you can make up to 2 times or 200% the value of any contract that you own or you start with. But in addition to that, you can earn an additional 2 times or 200% of the value of that very same contract from what we call bull capital. Now, bull capital is one capital that accrues when you choose to share this with someone else. And of course, they may choose to share this with someone else, and they may choose to share this with someone else. And who knows where that's going to grow organically. So you can benefit from bear capital only or bear and bull together. It's entirely up to you. And then, of course, the leadership program, we're going to talk about that in about 5 or 6 minutes when we wrap up. So here's an example of this process and how the rewards plan works. It's a bit of an overview. Remember, $2,000 contract, 30% of that is $600 to purchase that portion of the online university, the academy. Now, what's really interesting, though, is that sale that happens, that $600 sale on the educational portion, the company actually redistributes 100% of that money to our membership. So half of that money, $300, goes to the sponsoring individual. So if you shared this with me, and I started at a $2,000 contract, well, you would earn an immediate $300. We call that a fast start bonus. And not only do you earn that immediately, you can actually withdraw that and put it in your jeans immediately as well. But there's another bonus that goes out that completes the $600. And that's $300 that goes into a unilevel. And I'll describe what that is in about 30 seconds. The unilevel, though, is a team bonus. It's where everybody can share and benefit together. So let's first talk about the trading results, because the reality is there are many people in the world today that are extremely busy and would love to be making a little bit extra money on a weekly or a monthly basis, but don't have the time, or perhaps don't even have the interest in sharing anything with anybody. Well, CFX is a perfect home for you, because not only can you generate consistent trade results from the trade pool, but you don't need to mention or share this with a soul. Now, you see a large 15%, that's behind the tablet that the person in the background is using. The reason that 15% is there is the most that you can benefit in a calendar week, Monday to Friday's worth of trading, is 15%. There's a cap. We call it a trade earning cap of 15%. Now, there's a very specific reason that this cap is in place. The reality is people that are not familiar with real trading have a tough time. They're a little bit nervous when you see the wild swings that often make up the global forex market. So what CFX has done that's very, very smart, when they have huge trading weeks, and they happen on a regular basis depending on market conditions, they shave off and they cap those strong trading weeks at 15%. Why would they do that? Because when there's a weaker trading week, they can then use those resources to lift the gains on a weaker trading week. And what that creates is a more narrow channel for your gains. Generally speaking, you'll see that channel be much more narrow, and it's something that then can be more consistent. More consistency brings peace of mind and comfort for those individuals that don't have any trading experience at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. Basically just wanted you to kind of hear the rundown of how they break down the comp plan, and it's pretty straightforward and simple enough for you to get an understanding of what's happening behind the scenes. We have different webinars that come up through on the site on Monday through Friday. We have different languages. So like you can sign up, to join Cash Effects, right now and not come out of your pocket, just to kick the tires, kind of go in the back office to see what's happening and just see what all's going on, because they have the different languages right here. You got Spanish, you got French, you got Hungarian, Polish, Portuguese. Let's just click on Chinese right here for a second, and you'll be able to hear a presentation or see the presentation. I see the PDF in your native language. So we have plenty of that is always already covered as far as the different languages. We also have like he was talking about, the web TV is back here, but we also have a YouTube channel where you can go to that YouTube channel and hear the whole presentation spelled out from beginning to end. And you can, and I think we have up to, like, I want to say 20 languages. Don't quote me on that, but it's a vast amount of people of different languages that we have doing the comp plan on a regular basis, Monday through Friday, on our YouTube channel. I also have a YouTube channel myself. It's called the MSI Network. If you ever want to check out what I'm doing on here, you can just by going to the MSI Network with Thomas S, and there you'll see me here with my videos and the information that I'm putting out there for people can get informed and make informed decisions. This video basically, I'm gonna go back to my back office, and like I said, right now I'm at the $466 that I'm letting build up in the system. Once I hit the other 1,000, the only thing that you have to do is move up as far as I wouldn't have to pay this 1K as long as I don't let this time out. Like what I mean by that is become full circle. Like if I cut it off at 3/4 of the way, which it probably won't even make it to this level before I upgrade. I will only have to pay the difference of this 1K package to get to the 2K package that I had discussed earlier, right? So I will only have to add another 1,000, and that's going to be from everything that I'm building within the system. I'm not coming out of my pocket anymore. That's it. It's a done deal. You understand what I'm saying? So that is how people are loving, and why people are loving the system, because once they make that first initial deposit, they don't have to worry about trying to continue to contribute to this program to build it up or whatever the case may be. It's already set it and forget it. You just check in here a couple of times a week. Check out when you get paid on Saturdays, usually right after noon or around noon time, every Saturday, Eastern Standard Time, and then you can see what your balance are. Also, we have like I said, there's a whole bunch of information in this back office, and I'm not going to try to go through all of it, but I am wanting to just put the information out there. If there's something that you see that you're interested in with this particular program and you might want to check it out, you can, as I said before, log in here, and sign up for free, 100% free, and kind of check out what's going on in the background. We also have our own marketing system right here that's made by Conversion Pros. You probably know Mr. Ron Pope, who is the creator and owner of that program. I'm not going to click on this right now because it's taking me to a separate page. But anyway, I just want to basically put that out there. It's Sunday, man. I know you guys are busy and getting ready for the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. So now you have the information. You can make an informed decision. You can continue to do your research on this particular program and find out if it's something that could be a fit for you and your family. And that's all I got for today. So I'm just going to sign off by always wishing you love, peace, and freedom, because that's where I'm headed. I hope that you are too. Thanks and bye for now.